Hey YouTube, Kerri here from Razor Sharp Crafts, and this is going to be one video, but I'm going to do it in a couple different parts, but I really don't have to tell you guys that because you'll just watch it all the way through. So, I am starting my hand at bullet journaling, and I can't afford to order one of the, what are they called, like Lichum 1917 books that everybody's using that sound really good. And I watched Boho Berry's video about like the difference between the Moleskine and the Lichum, I don't know how to say it, 1917s, and apparently the 1917s are way better. Well, I guess I shouldn't say way better, but the paper's a little bit better quality. So that's what I want to get when I go full force. But for now, I found this composition notebook at Staples. And I know Walmart used to have them or does have them. But my Walmart apparently was all out. Like, I guess if I checked back right when they start stocking up the stuff for the school year, I imagine I would find one then. Because I know that's when I've seen them, is when I was doing my kids' school shopping. But I wanted the graph ruled. If I didn't want just plain ruled, see, it's graph ruled, and all the pages are graph. So it's really flimsy. That's the one thing I don't like about it. And I know the ones at Walmart, I'm pretty sure the ones at Walmart had the harder covers, whereas this is like just whatevs. So anyway, so I found this at Staples. It was like $2, I think. I don't remember exactly. I bought it and then a ruler that would go in my, what's that thing called? Me and my beautiful ideas, me and my big ideas, planner. So they have a ruler there that snaps in to the bindings there. And, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, so I bought the two of them together, so I don't exactly remember what this was, but I think it was like $2. But I've already gone through and I numbered all the pages. So I've made an index and made it where it could be a couple pages long if I needed it. And then I got my 2016 calendar. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. From when I start this video to when you actually see it will probably be a couple weeks or so, because I'm going to do a few things before I actually finish up the video. But right now what I'm going to do is make this book a little bit more pretty and usable. So I'm going to decorate it up, add some features to it, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I've done then and go from there. So I'm going to go work on this, and for me, I'll see you guys later. For you guys, it'll be in just a couple seconds here, so well, I will talk to you soon. Okay, so I lied. I thought it was going to be a little while before I came back with this, but I just sat here and worked on it and got it done. So this is that ugly blue notebook that you saw. I might do a little more to it, but I just figured I'd get this video done real quick, and if I do anything more, I can show you guys then. But so this is going to be my bullet journal. And so this paper right here is, here it is, Me and My Big Ideas specialty cardstock. And it's got like flocking pages, foil, embossed, and UV coating. I do not know how old, oh, copyright 2008. So I don't even know if they still make it or not. I actually bought it from a girl in Germany who was giving up scrapbooking and selling all of her supplies, so I bought it from her. And this is one of the pages in it. And let me zoom in. This black is actually flocked. So it feels really cool. It's like a felty feeling. So I was going to add chipboard to my covers, but then I'm like, well, let's not get too crazy. Plus that would have added quite a bit of bulk. So instead, I did this specialty paper on the front. I just did plain black paper tray ink paper, their cardstock on the back. Just because I didn't have a second one of these. I'd already used it on a previous project that I had done back when I was in Germany. So I didn't have another one of these. And nothing else really went with it. So I just figured some plain black, plus this flocking, like especially if I have it on here, it catches. So I wouldn't be able to move the journal quite like I would want to without worrying that I would ruin it. And I know a lot of people put Mod Podge when they cover a notebook like this. They use Mod Podge to seal it, but I don't want to do that because then I won't be able to feel the flocking. So I just went with plain black cardstock, and it's the good, sturdy, heavy cardstock that they sell. Okay, maybe. So it's just this true black. It's part of their Perfect Match line. This stuff is like really heavyweight. It doesn't say on here, and I don't remember, so I don't want to misquote. But it is really heavy duty cardstock, so it's thick. And this actually did thicken up. Like I can't bend it quite like I could. Before I could bend it right in half. I mean, I could bend it in half if I wanted to, but I don't want to. But it's a lot sturdier now, more sturdy. So that was my front and back cover. And then on the front cover, on the inside, this again is paper tray ink cardstock, and this is their Spring Rain. And oh, I forgot to say, to attach all of the paper, I just used my absolute favorite heavy duty tape in the world, Score tape. So, and I did use all three of these. This is an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/2 inch were what I used for this. So I layered a whole bunch of 1/2 inch underneath here. So if I had a thicker Score tape, I would have used it instead. But I just layered a whole bunch of layers. So then we have this in here. And then one of the things I am pretty darn proud of is my back. This is, again, the Spring Rain cardstock that I layered around there. But then all the journals that I see everybody using have the little pocket on the back. So I created a little accordion-like pocket, not accordion-like, but I guess like the accordion file-like, because it's got the gusseted, so it can expandable file. There we go. That's what it's called. And I think I may have made it a little too expandable, but we'll see. I don't know what's going to go in there. This paper, honestly, I don't know who makes it, where it came from. I know I bought it off of that same lady that was selling paper in Germany when she got rid of all her stuff. But I don't know who makes it. And honestly, I don't know how long it'll last, because when I scored it, it kind of ripped a little bit through here. So I don't even know if it's going to last on here. I might take and put some washi tape around those edges just so that it might make the life of it last a little bit longer. And it would add a cute little detail. Which one should we use? That might be a little too crazy. How about let's do this one? Let's do it right now. Sorry, this is like a brand new one. I went to Hobby Lobby. What's today? Today is Saturday. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and found this washi tape. And probably shouldn't have taken it all the way to the bottom because I think it's closing up. There we go. And this is Paper Studio. And it was half off. So, gotta love the Hobby Lobby. And it's got lots of cute arrows on it. And I'm just lining it up. And we're going to pull that out so it doesn't... This other side was grabbing the bottom fold. And I obviously don't want the bottom attached because then I'll lose my expandableness. Expandableness. I'm like making up new words, aren't I? It's all good. Oh my god, I am not a washi tape person, but I figured with getting into the bullet journal and the journaling, because I bought one of the Me and My Big Ideas journals or planners, and so it starts in July, so I'm gonna start using it in July. So I figured I'd pick up some washi tapes that just to have. If I don't use them, I don't use them. But there, see, now it reinforces my folds and looks cute. And yes, I know this is off-centered, and normally that would bother the heck out of me. I think it's even in there crooked, but I'm gonna let it be because this is my very own, I made it bullet journal. I couldn't remember what it was called. I mean, obviously I didn't make the journal itself, but hey, close enough, right? So then, as you can see, maybe you can't see because you're zoomed out really, really far. Back here, I put in a couple ribbons. So, and that's all it is some ribbons. So then I put in two, one to go with blue, because in case you couldn't tell, I was trying to go with a bluish theme, because blue is my favorite color. And then just this like off-white cream color thin one. And I know most people use two when I've watched the YouTube videos. Most people have been using two. So I put two in. I could always add more. They just wouldn't end up under the cardstock like these two are, but I could always add some on top of it. Wouldn't really matter because, you know, I'm the main one that's going to look at it. So if I want to see it, I want to see it. So I don't really have anything done in it yet. I am going to backdate, and I'm going to put all of May, everything that's happened in May, in here. So that way it'll be like a started in May. But I left this front page blank in case I want to put anything that just like my name or address or something like that. Kind of like what the Leutschum, however you say that, are. And then I did an index, and I'm practicing some handwriting, which I see everybody doing, and so I just figured I'd roll with it. Yeah, you know. And so, like I said earlier, I left a few pages blank for index. And then this is my first spread, and it's just a 2016 calendar. And this is more for me. I like having a calendar that I can view like the whole year. I don't know if this will be purposeful or not, but we will see. And then this was actually washi tape that I got. I bought the washi tape that matches the Me and My Big Ideas Create 365 Happy Planner thing. Yeah, I bought the washi tape that matches the planner that I got, which is I think it's called Watercolor. Washi tape. It doesn't say on here, but I'm pretty positive the one I got was called Watercolor. The planner that I got. There we go. Words come at some point. So I just did some writing up here. It's all like sketchy, sloppy looking, but I think it looks cool. And I started off calendar way too big with the CALE. So then the NDAR got really small. I need to learn to use the grids to help me figure out like how big to make the letters and stuff, like, you know, four grids wide or whatever. So then I just have January, February, March, April, May all the way through December, and I wrote out all the days and all that good stuff. And another thing I learned as I was putting them really close together, and as you get to the bigger double digits, like the teens are kind of okay, but when you get into the 20s, they all kind of start running together. So as you can see, once I got to December, I was really spacing those boys out. And I don't know if I'll do anything on this page or if it's just going to be a reference. Probably just going to be a reference, or I might circle an important day or something. I don't know. Haven't decided. I just knew I wanted to have a full year spread. And that's all I've done besides numbering all of my pages, which CCC. But I figured I wanted to get it decorated first. I don't know why. And now it needs to kind of sit because I took that really thick cardstock right into the seam, Like, literally, like you can see right there, there's not a whole lot of that that's not covered by that blue cardstock. So now it really just needs to sit with something heavy on it to flatten it down and get it to close so it doesn't pop back up. Don't know if you can tell, but it's popping back up pretty good. But so that's what I did with my plain little Staples bought notebook to make it pretty. And I've had some people, I've watched a lot of videos where people say they don't like the grid because they feel like they're confined. Or maybe it was a blog post I read, I'm not exactly sure. I haven't felt that way, but I have a lot of like OCD issues. So I like to have the structure of the lines so that way I can, you know, go by them. Because like on this page, I counted how many across and how many down and did the math to figure out where I needed to divide this all up to put these guys in here. So, and then I actually wrote it down. And I'm going to keep a little book that, for like these things that I'll create more often, like in 2017, I'll do another one if this is something I enjoyed having. So I am creating a little notebook. See, the calendar part was 9 boxes down. Each one of these was 13. Each one of these was 13 boxes down and 19 boxes wide. So, easy way to divide it up. And I actually put pencil marks on there at first, and then just to create my little grids. And then I did the washi tape afterwards. And now I'm kind of realizing I probably should have figured out a way to put some washi tape right there, because it would have finished it up. No, because then I'd have to here and here. We'll leave it like that. So this is what I've gotten so far. This is where I'm at. I don't know if this, man, I really love that washi tape. Let's zoom in. That is some pretty cool washi tape. That is Hobby Lobby, guys. And it's the, like I said, it's the Paper Studio. It came with this one, focus camera that you just saw, and then this one came together. And then those of you that know me know I love, 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 love my owls. So I bought this one, and that came with the green polka dots. So I'm getting a little bit of a washi tape stash. I have a bunch of Tim Holtz ones over on my rack that I'll dig out, and then some just odd ones that got sent to me when I was hosting swaps and stuff at Mini Album Scraps. People sent me as hostess gifts. So with that being said, that's what I've done so far. And anybody that wants to know, for tool wise, God, I keep doing that. I am using these Derwent graphic line markers. I discovered these in the fall semester of last year, 2015, when I was going to school. We were supposed to use microns when we were doing our marker renderings, and for some reason, the stupid ass micron, excuse my language, that I got kept bleeding with my marker, and they're not supposed to. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're supposed to be able to go over them with a marker and it won't bleed. Well, then on Blitsy, they had these for sale at one point, and they come in these cute little cases, and you get 3 in the case, and you get a 0.1, 0.3, and a 0.5. So all this was done with the 0.3. So yeah, and they make black graphite, which looks like a pencil, and it really does look like a pencil. And then I got sepia as well. So, but I was using the black. I'll probably end up using the graphite and the sepia as well, just because I really love these freaking markers. They're awesome. And then, you know, besides buying some washi tape, I'm going to practice doodling little things and whatnot. I did get this little guy. Whoop, can't really see it because it's a glare. It's just like a graphing type set. And there's also the circle one. I've been using it. Like a circle one, 2 triangles, like a compass thing, a straight ruler, pencils, some other stuff in there. But I got this just because it's small. I actually found it at our local grocery store. And it's small and it fits right in my purse or my tote bag or whatever. So I can throw it in my purse. So when I want my lines perfectly straight, I can do that, or a perfect circle or something like that. So because I'm anal about stuff like that. And then I had originally bought these, the Stradler Triplus Fine Liner, and this is the package of 10. I found it at our Michael's. And so I picked it up just so I'd have some. But then a few weeks later, I went into Michael's and found the 36-piece box, and I couldn't resist, so I bought it. And if you go to your Michael's, these are found, like this package I found in like the art section, where like all the like Copics and all that type of stuff are, the art markers. That's where I found these. These ones, the big box, I found next to the adult coloring books. So if you're in your Michael's and you're looking for these, find wherever they have the big, in my Michael's they have a big display of the adult coloring books. So find wherever that is, and then just walk around it a few times, because there was a few of these on a shelf. They weren't jump out in your face or anything. And so I was like, oh my God, and I grabbed it. I know you can get them on Amazon cheaper. Right now I've seen them on Amazon for like $24. Plus shipping. These were marked, I can't, anyways, I used a 40% off coupon and got it for $32. So it would have been probably $49.99. But yeah, I got it for $32, and I was pretty happy with that, because you figure even if you order them on Amazon for 24 bucks, you pay like, you know, what, $5-6 for shipping and handling. So you're already at 30 bucks basically. And so yeah, I paid $2 over that, but I got to have them the exact same day. I didn't have to wait, because I don't have Amazon Prime or Amazon Student anymore, so I would have had to wait however many days. So I got that, and I'm in love. Love, love, love. It doesn't have the cool box like this does, which I really like this box because you set it and it's inclined up. That is awesome. But it does, you open it up, pull this tab, and they all come out like that. So you could build something to set them up like that, or whatever works for you. So that's what I got to get started. So I got the markers and these awesome fine liners, and then this for when I'm sitting and doing big spreads, I use this. It's just a big it's a big marker, guys. Check it out. It's just a big see-through ruler. I actually got it in one of my kits that I got in for one of my graphic design classes. They put together kits of all the stuff that we needed to have for our classes. You know, like all the markers we needed, and then we just bought the kit instead of having to buy everything separate. So, and then just some pretty washies. Washy, 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 washy. I'm losing my mind. It's okay though. I'm losing my mind because of all this really cool stuff that's in front of me right now. So that's what I got, guys. That's what I'm working with. If you have any questions, I don't know if I'm the one to ask, because like I say, I'm just starting as well. And that's one of the reasons I'm going to backdate the month of May and do like all of the days of May, is I can get some practice on the days that I've already gone by. And I think that would be kind of a cool thing to do. And just kind of like work with a couple different spreads and see which one I like the best. But then I'll also be, you know, logging real-time stuff, so it'll be meaningful to me as well. So it's not just like I'm practicing in a binder or something. So okay guys, I hope you like what I had to show. If you have any questions about how I did anything on creating this, just feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will answer you in the comments, or if need be, do a tutorial to show you something. You know, whatever needs to be done, I'll do to help you guys get to where I'm at if you're just starting out. If you're a seasoned veteran, if you have any tips or pointers for me, leave a comment down below. That would be awesome. So, alright, I'm going to get this video put together and loaded up for you guys to watch now. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. How do I wave at you guys? It's like this, right? Bye-bye.